Welcome back to Flex Edible Studies. I'm your host Jada, and today we're fermenting our eco village. As well, we're with Sam. Everyone.
The two things that we're learning how to make at our eco village is sauerkraut and kombucha. First is sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is a fermented version of cabbage with salt and other spices.
And the reason we're splitting it up is just so that we have enough room in the bowls so that we can stir in the salt.
Yeah. So at this stage, you can add whatever spice you want to add. People used to add caraway seeds. We don't have caraway seeds today, but we have cumins and we have black mustard.
We have black mustard seeds and we have caraway seeds.
Any vegetable fermentations, whether it's kimchi or sauerkraut, 5 pounds of veg, 2 tablespoons of salt.
Okay.
Salt, yeah. And so once we let it sit for 15 minutes, we will stuff the cabbage in a glass jar. Really, really tight. But that will be after 15 minutes. Normally, how much salt you add to your cabbage?
Someone else?
The same amount of spice you add to that. So 4 tablespoons.
Okay.
Today we have Sam to teach you more about the science involved in pickling and fermenting.
And the main way fermentation operates is through lactofermentation. And pretty much there's these little things called lactobacillus cultures that hang around in the air, also is in milk too, so lactose, lacti, all that fun stuff. And pretty much what this stuff does is that with the growth of lactobacillus cultures, they eat the starches and they lower the pH and they increase CO2, which is pretty good for pickling.
Next up is kombucha. Kombucha is a fermented version of tea.
I think today we're going to do 1 gallon. So remember the ratio for brewing kombucha. It's 1 gallon. Every 1 gallon, you want 1 cup of sugar.
In this case, we're going to use raw cane sugar.
1 gallon is about 16 cups of water. So with every 16 cups of water, you want 8 teaspoons of tea. In the case of a 1 gallon water, we will put 2 teas back.
But it's standard black tea. You said no metals. The metal thing is really important once the SCOBY is involved, because that's the living organism that you don't want to kill. And then the other thing to know is that you can't put the SCOBY into hot water. That will also So don't put it in the metal bowl and don't put it in hot water. We do it in what we can put into the hot tea at this point is the sugar.
The SCOBY is a white pancake-like organism that eats the sugar and changes the tea into kombucha. Then, once you put all the ingredients in a big glass jar, you need to wait anywhere from 7 to 30 days for it to ferment. After it's done fermenting, you can add any sort of flavoring that you want, from berries to sugar.
So you want to have something like this. Make sure that it's tightly closed. And then you want to pour it in here. Of course, make sure you do the same cleaning and the desanitizing process for the bottle. Okay, so normally I will put this much kombucha in, and then you can choose to add fruits or jam, or I know we have some plum juice, maybe you can add a little bit of plum juice in it. This is for the flavor of the kombucha. Any fruits that it's started to go bad, like the strawberries or raspberries, it's a little bit off to eat. Those are perfect for putting in flavor in kombucha. Yeah, and for each bottles, you will need a little bit of sugar content to do the carbonations. So for each bottles, well, now that we have the plum juice over there, which is a little bit sweet, so I won't add sugar. But if it's not very sweet, let's say I'm adding herbal tea, I'm adding nettle lavender tea to flavor my kombucha, then I will put a tiny bit, maybe half a teaspoon of sugar in it, and then close it, so that the kombucha has the food to produce the carbonation.
That's really thick.
Is that the plum syrup?
When you ferment kombucha, the SCOBY eats the sugar. The enzymes in the SCOBY then turn the sugar into other chemicals that give it its sour taste.
Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one.